Just realizing we're covering presence from the northern hemisphere down to the southern hemisphere of the earth. Sweden, South Africa, and we're in between. We're all in a line. We're all in alignment.
Sweden, South Africa, and Spain. It's SSS.
That too, yeah. Perfect. You can use it symbolically, and that's all form really is for. Can it point us to the truth? Or can we use it to support our journey to the truth? Today's lesson will help us with that. It's lesson 294. My body is a wholly neutral thing. My body is a wholly neutral thing. Perfect. You want to read?
I am a son of God. And can I be another thing as well? Did God create the mortal and corruptible? What use has God's beloved Son for what must die? And yet a neutral thing does not see death, for thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. Its neutrality protects it while it has a use, and afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. It is not sick, nor old, nor hurt. It is but functionless, unneeded, and cast off. Let me not see it more than this today, of service for a while and fit to serve, to keep its usefulness while it can serve, and then to be replaced for greater good.
My body, Father, cannot be your son, and what is not created cannot be sinful, nor sinless, neither good nor bad. Let me then use this dream to help your plan that we awaken from all dreams we made. My body is a wholly neutral thing. So we can take in this idea that the body is neutral as we meditate. You feel the life is of the mind, in the mind. And we can give the body over to spirit. This is an extremely powerful lesson to learn. A neutral thing does not see death, or thoughts of fear are not invested there, nor is a mockery of love bestowed upon it. Its neutrality protects it while it has use, and afterwards, without a purpose, it is laid aside. I am a son of God. I cannot be another thing as well. Can you hear me? Spirit's voice is so near, so close, it's so uncomplicated. It's not complicated. And it keeps asking us, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Again, we just need to lay aside our own interpretations, intricacies, irrational thinking, ideas of figuring out. Just open our minds to this spacious beingness. And we can become uninvested in the body. The only usefulness of the body is to let spirit love through it, love others through it, extend through it. Wherever you're called, however you're called to allow that. Does anyone have anything you want to speak about today? Share, put on the altar.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wondered if you could help me to understand this lesson, because I don't understand it. How can something be holy and meaningless at the same time, for example?
It is not holy.
But it
The
says
body is
so.
not.
But
No, fully neutral thing. It's not the word holy. It's wholly neutral. It's fully neutral, totally neutral.
totally neutral.
It's WHOLLY.
Ah.
You see the
Okay.
the word holy. The word holy is spelled differently, you know. Yeah. Does that clarify it?
It does. I don't understand it really. I mean, I understand it in terms of that it's neutral because there's, the mind has power over it. And I know that from my own experience at times that that's possible to shift from one, complete blah to another. But I still don't understand it really, because if we didn't have it, how can it be neutral? Because it's through it that I experience everything on this level. Once it's kaput, then I will go to somewhere else. But why is it helpful? Why is it helpful to talk about that it's useless now? I don't get it.
Because it is a projection. You actually don't need the body to be happy, to be alive, to be what you are. The body is a dream. And it's like you dream a dream with the body as a central figure. And we need to because there is pain in dreaming. It's unconsciousness, pain. It seems to be some good things and some bad things, but that's also part of the dream setup for you to not see that it is just a dream. You know, there is some investment in it. But if you start to see it as neutral, you will start to know true communication, communion. Yeah, I can totally feel this lesson. I can feel so joyful when I go into it. Because it's neutral, it's protected while it has use. Afterwards, without a purpose, it's laid aside. Its neutrality protects it. If it wasn't neutral, if there was investment in it, then being sick or die is a sad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that part I get. I mean, I wish I got it more, so I wouldn't have to have. But that part is totally beautiful. No.
And the insight that it's not created is also very useful. That it's mortal and corruptible, and could God really create something that is incomplete? These are very good questions.
So that implies that this level is not made by God, but only the other level.
Yes. Only the real level, the real. And the only thing that is real in the dream is the experience of love. Like the light.
Which you can have in this level.
Yeah, light coming through.
Matches,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you can open up to an experience, but it doesn't come from the form. It never comes from the form.
Right. I can't see it. That God wouldn't created this as well as the other. I mean, I don't, and the point of being here would be to learn, you know, to drop everything that's. But why wouldn't? Yeah, I have to talk to God about this, because why would He put us here and then say that He didn't do it? What? Why? Yeah.
So who told you He put us here? Or why do you think why do you think you're here, even?
Because there are so many miracles happening here, and on that level, which is not about form, then the only explanation for those things to be able to occur is that there is something else, that we are actually connected to something else.
Yeah, and every miracle brings you out of the form, out of the stuckness in form.
Yeah.
So it's not that, oh, it's so good to be here because there's so many miracles. There are even more miracles on the true level.
Yeah, but obviously we need to learn stuff to get there, or unlearn, right?
Yeah.
But why didn't God make this? How do you know that God didn't make this?
I can feel it.
But what if that's God?
It's a very powerful mind that projected the form to hide from God, from abstract reality. But there's nothing blissful in form. Time and space are one illusion. Maybe you want to read about that one.
So if God didn't create this, who did then? What? Why?
Good questions. So it describes as the tiny mad idea at which the Son of God remembered not to laugh. That's what all this is, a vast illusion. And awakening is remembering to laugh, is to take it so lightly.
What was awakening? Can you say again, please?
Remembering to laugh again. To take all this so lightly. We're not bound by it. God created our mind, and it's so beautiful and so powerful and loving and glorious. And because of its power, it was able to make all this. God doesn't force us, or else it wouldn't be love. But he constantly calls us back into love. And we constantly call back into love, to be in love. And that is a very, very good use of our mind and time to allow that, to keep allowing that. If form deceives you, if you think you have seen me before, you think you know who I am or who you are, close your eyes, go within, don't assume anything. By really doing the course and the course lessons, we will know. It's gentle lessons that lead us out of pain, and we will just know by the fruits, by the experience. It's only to the extent that we don't want it. And it won't work. If we want peace, it works. So it's only to the extent to which any circumstance, event, thing, or encounter is helpful that any degree of reality should be accorded it in this world of illusion. It's a world of illusion. And we can only accord it reality if it is helping us to wake up. We don't have to believe it's real. The word value can apply to nothing else. It takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful. It takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful. It's only to the extent to which they are helpful that any degree of reality should be accorded them in this world of illusion. The word value can apply to nothing else. So how come that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful? Because they give us an opportunity to forgive. And it's only to the extent to which they are helpful that any degree of reality should be accorded them. Don't accord them reality if they're not helpful, if you don't use them for forgiveness. Don't value unforgiveness, don't value anger, don't value being right, don't value victimhood, don't value confusion. But see it as an opportunity to forgive. That's why we have heard the teaching that is so helpful. That forgiveness is the only helpful concept. All concepts are meaningless except forgiveness. If you are angry, it can be an inroads to release, it can be an inroads to forgiveness. It's not, you don't have to feel condemned if you have anger, but see it as an opportunity to forgive only. Don't see it as an opportunity to attack. Get nothing from that. No self-attack, no seeming external attack. Anything else? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I just want to place all beliefs I have about my body on the altar, because yes, it's a big thing for me. This body. and my perception about it. Yeah.
Mhm. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And through, your feelings, through your feelings about your body is how you learn to release beliefs. Get in touch with the beliefs underneath the feelings.
It's like the feelings of disgust and all that stuff. That feelings.
Feelings are inroads to your beliefs. You need to find out your beliefs to be able to release the feelings and the beliefs. Yeah.
Yes.
So all the thoughts are also inroads to the feelings. And then the feelings are inroads to the beliefs.
It's almost like the spirit thing that starts with, yes, exactly. And you figure out the belief. Yeah. Thank
Maybe
you.
it's levels of mind. Yeah.
Yeah, levels of mind, that's it. Yeah. I've also just want to place this because I see one belief. Maybe I can say it's a belief, but it's because yesterday I judged my body, and then this evening last night my ear pain came back. So I saw, okay, this is not guilt. I'm trying to be very conscious now. Okay, this is not outside. This is me projecting guilt on my body because I judged it or attacked it. But yeah, that's something I need to go investigate or something. Because I need to, that's the unconscious guilt that I need to release somehow. Because it's getting, it's just exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
I always experience pain in my ears, and it's just yes. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe you will enjoy some time to see what you are inspired to, look for some jobs, go visit some places. Hey, do you need a great guy? I'm available. I can start tomorrow. You can have fun with this time where you can, explore your next step.
Yeah, I thought, this is all related to the body because that's also in social anxiety, just.
Yeah, it gives a lot of opportunities to face stuff. But I know you love other people. You love people. You're very loving. But that will just help you to overcome the social anxiety. It will just wash away the more you dare to take those steps and work with spirit, but feel the spirit in your heart when you approach different situations and people.
Yeah.
Very precious, and you have no real cause for social anxiety.
Yeah, it's just my fault.
Yeah.
It's really what I'm trying to work on.
Yeah. When you feel it, you can say, this is just social anxiety thoughts, but they're not real. I'm just going to be present here. I'm just going to allow. Can just,
Yeah.
it's going to wash away then.
Byron Katie says once that, you know, that the worst thing you can feel is embarrassment or shame or whatever.
Mm.
So feel it. And then when you feel it, did you die? You didn't die.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what the
Did you die
anxiety.
from it? Yeah, I like that. I like that approach. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Russell. Love you.
Love you.
Do the lesson. This lesson is so helpful. My body is a wholly neutral thing. You know, if your mind goes into anything that isn't forgiveness or peace, do the lesson, because then you know the mind has invested something in the body. And you can actually translate the body with the person. Have a beautiful day, everyone.